St. John's River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Panay Wanwu now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire...
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You know, we used to have a saying, Mike, the only guys who didn't have a bad game were the guys who didn't play. So here you are as the quarterback, putting a lot of the offensive success on your back, and the game just doesn't go your way. You're not seeing it right, the coverage is not, whatever the case may be, he certainly didn't have his best performance last week. But that is over. He needs to move forward, turn the page. Today is a great opportunity for a bounce back and try to lead his team to a big victory.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll run for it with ETN. And he's going to have a Jags first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Off the play action, here's Fields. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll set up the screen to Hall, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down.
First down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8 from the 48-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Second down at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big, big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards. On first and 10, Fields. They'll look to set up the screen here. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's in! Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. It's his second touchdown of the year. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Play action now. It's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with. He's just
in trouble, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko, Hunt. Think right open.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That Brandon Stevens, the corner, shooting in to bring him down.
Logan Cook on the punt for the Jaguars.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Again, here's Hall. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. This time it's the veteran, Eric Armstead, on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
these negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Fields now on 2nd down. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see.
Here we go. Lose it, Greg. Good. Go get him, go get him.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Folks' kick is good. And the Jets will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Brian Thomas now, and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. A first down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lawrence. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11.
30 left.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 3-19.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Traylon Burks. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's James Conner. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Cardinals with a 2-touchdown lead, 21-7 the score at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brian Thomas now, and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one complete to Watkins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
On the draw, to give to Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now here's Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. First down. Fields. Oh, the ball's out. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it. And they did, so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one caught by Lazar. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Jets.
Back to throw is Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through.
That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Folk now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Brian Thomas now and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. To throw. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. He's not spiking it. It's a fake. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Hey, Lion. 11.
Second down, Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and long. Now Lawrence. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And the Jets are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So a first and goal coming up. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Tie game, fourth quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a three-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on first and goal.
Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. He'll try to, and he'll take this one in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will go up by 7.
Jaguars 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Lawrence. That's complete to Watkins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. Move those chains. That's good for a Jacksonville. First and 10.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Thomas on the coverage.
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And the Jets first down.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go. Green Knights. Right.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here we go. Good.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Red on red. Easy. Hey, Soko, to high. Silver.
Here's Etienne. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Clock running. Lawrence hurries his guys to the line.
Hey, kill.
Now they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Here we go.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10.
Lawrence now. He'll air this one out for Watkins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another try, second and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Hey, run. Hey, we got to push it up.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Hey, Ginger. Think right. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Here we go. One final play. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know kick it or go for two. But me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. To return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be taken down on the return, and that does it. We are done with regulation and off to OT. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll drop this for Etienne. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
11. Hey, Sokos. Hurt. Go.
Lawrence. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Easy. Hey, lock.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Here comes Etienne running to the left. has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 24 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Jaguars.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. From the 1, second and goal.
Heavy. Hey, go.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
So, overtime coming up. And remember, the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. A first down throw for Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Again, here's Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They had so...